Hello, guys. So daily scripture will be coming from a little bit longer than a verse. It'll be coming from Romans chapter 1, verses 18 to 32. I'm not gonna read all of it, but I will give you my points and standpoints from it. Okay, so the first point I got from this is that men are without excuse. If you look at the world around us, whether it be the trees, how they give us oxygen, we give carbon dioxide, or just waking up in the morning, we can't control that. God does. So we're around and we see the marvelous works of God every day. So God, and by this he's saying we are not an excuse. We are able to see God's marvelous works every single day that we just wake up. Even we don't realize that waking up is a blessing, and God gives us that each and every day. So that's an example of marvelous works. So God's telling these people in those times, still now, that men without an excuse, you see marvelous works of God every day. There has to be a God somehow. And okay, guys, so I got that. The second thing I got from it is that men still wouldn't listen to God during those times. Men don't listen to God nowadays, but especially in those times, they still wouldn't too. So God basically said, you know what, fine. You guys don't want to listen to me, don't want to obey me, then I'll let you do what you want to do. I'll let you live out the entices of your flesh. And basically, the people went into turmoil. A lot of bad things happen because they wouldn't want to listen to God. And I feel like the same way today. We don't want to listen to God and what he stands for, what he states, and then when bad things happen, we're just like, God, why could you do this? Why could you do that? But really, we don't listen to the parameters in which God set. My dad used to always say this, he still says right now, you can outsmart the creator. God made us. He knows what's best for us with our bodies, or our mental state, and we still try to think that we can outthink him or we can outsmart him. You can't even wake yourself up in the morning. God does. So, think about that. And then the last point I got from it was that God showed himself to man, especially in those times, especially in his presence, and they still wouldn't follow him. God would blatantly make signs about his presence, they still wouldn't follow him. So, a lot of times you hear that, if God's real, let me show his sign. First of all, you can see all God's signs. There's marvelous works and stuff like this, and just the world in general. But still, the physical being able to see it, people in those times were able to see God and they still won't listen to him. So, that kind of says the state of which man is. So guys, I hope you got something from this. I really got something from these verses. I suggest you guys read Romans chapter 1, verse 18 and 32, and it really opens up your mind and really makes you want to do better. So, thank you. I hope everybody has a great day.